Ladies and gentlemen, the cards are on the table and your answers are just one shuffle away. Welcome to Tarot with an Attitude. I am your host with wisdom, style, and just the right amount of sass, the Reverend Rob Lee. Why, hello there, everybody. Glad to see everybody here. People coming in. Wow. You know, I'm going to let some people come in and then we're going to talk about Florida first. You know, tonight, if you're looking at this after the live show or whatnot, but this is October 9th. And we have things going on in Florida. We talked about it Monday night a little bit and we said a prayer. We are going to say another prayer for the state of Florida. Gillian and I both have loved ones there, best friends there, things like that. So Florida, we are going to take a moment to do something and just say a prayer. And sometimes this helps me with people that think, Rob, tarot, oh, it's satanic, it's whatever. I pray to the same God, okay, that my dad did as a Baptist preacher. And one of the things I want you to understand, tarot is a tool. It is merely a tool to help connect, just like the Bible or anything else, when you need something to draw on. When Spirit's trying to tell you something, but you just don't quite get it, I get pictures. You know, could you imagine how big the Bible would be if it was a picture book? But at any rate, so we're going to get this started. Our most gracious Heavenly Father, Heavenly Mother, Spirit, please, I'm asking now that you send the angels, send the heavens, pour your protection out on the state of Florida, on the people, guide, direct, let things happen that will just keep this storm as slow as it can be and without any damage at all, with just as little damage possible and with people not being hurt. Keep everybody safe. So mote it be. All right, there we go. So yes, I do pray. Want you to know that. And I believe in God the Father, God the Mother, okay? Because God is neither male nor female, but has both masculine traits. And I do believe the Spirit, and I believe spirit and energy are all part of the same. So let's see what happens here. All right, everybody, let me get flipped over here to my comments, find out who's in. Monica Madigan, pray for us in Florida. Absolutely, just did. Thank you. You know, a lot of Florida peeps already popping in here, and we keep you in our prayers. You know, Bridget, aloha. Yeah, I hope you don't wash up to Hawaii, but, you know, we'll see what's going on. Yeah, Florida. And now people can look at me and say, are you sorry you left Florida? No, I am not, okay? But I'm sorry I left some of the people there in Florida. So I'm not going to get that started again, okay? We all know how I feel about it. Yes, tonight we are going to talk about, are you listening to your inner voice? Are there questions you need to know? Are there things you need to ask? Because answers are available. And we will do this. This is going to be really cool. I'm going to show you in a minute. Hey, tribe, pray for us in Florida. Everybody pray for Florida. You know, Deborah, good to see you again. You know, you are so welcome, Monica. You know, does Spirit have a message for me during this storm? Yes, prayers for Florida. Okay, Monica, we're going to do this. Now, I got something a little special planned for tonight. Figured everybody could use it. All right. And here we go. I am doing the pick a card, pick your deck, pick a stack. Now, you might have to give me a minute to maneuver around here because we're starting. So, Monica, since you were the first one to jump in and say, hey, show me what's going on. I have a piece of citrine here, selenite, carnelian. We have these decks. And yes, there are 2 decks in each pile. You're going to get a reading, and I'm going to find out and ask Spirit your question from the top pile, and the bottom is a oracle card, and you're going to get 1 oracle card, and I think y'all will like the oracle cards because all 3 decks have a running theme. So, Monica, taking a look at this, Tell me which deck you like. Deck 1, deck 2, deck 3, the citrine, the selenite, the carnelian, however you would like to identify your deck, where you want the answer to come from. And let's see what's going on. Ooh, Bridget's already asking for the carnelian, so this will be the Bridget deck when we do Bridget's, okay? Deck 3, oh, you're both there on the carnelian. Here we go. All right, so I'm going to move these out of the way, okay? So, again, like I said, you might have to work with me here or be patient with me as we do this. So, this deck is with the carnelian, which I like carnelian for the root chakra, for things like that. Down deep, what's happening. Going to shift some things around. As usual, I didn't do anything easy, okay? So we'll go from there, all right? Make sure I can get everything. So, and again, I've kind of removed everything, so now we can see. This is the Uncommon Tarot. Now people can see me shuffle. It's a lot easier. See what's going on. So, Mighty 2, Deck 2, all right. So, what we're doing here is we're asking questions about something that Monica needs to know. And right now, she more particularly wants to know if there's something she needs to know about this storm. So, here we go. Let's find out what's going on, Monica. All right. Here we are. So, I'm going to cut the deck. And this is the Uncommon Tarot deck. All right, let's see what we've got here. For your light card, you have the 4 of Cups, which tells me stop worrying. Everything's going to be okay. The base is going to be okay. Everything's going to happen. Let's take a look at your shadow card in this situation, which is the Knight of Cups. Now, I got to make a joke about a lot of water going on here, and appropriately so for Florida right now. All right, Monica. But what this is talking about is there's something you're wanting to do. There's something that you need to move on that's going to make you happy. This is, the Knight is about moving forward, okay? But the Knight is about somebody coming to your aid as well. So I want you to understand that in the overall scheme of things, somebody is coming to help you or give you a hand. You are building a good solid base, and I really get a feeling that this is from somebody that you know or trust already. And it is about building happiness, about building strong emotional feelings. All right? Now, we get the Priestess, the High Priestess, number 2. This is the Major Arcana card. And what they are trying to tell you, it's funny that tonight, Monica, is about listen to your inner voice, okay? Because what they're saying is the High Priestess is here to tell you you need to use your intuition. You have personal knowledge. And when whatever situation that is going on here, that you need to be able to make sure happiness flows, emotional times are high, these things, the High Priestess is here, okay, to tell you you have the knowledge of what to do next. Remember, you're smart, you're intelligent, and Spirit is with you always. So in this, you are going to need to make, and a card fell out of the deck, and we got the 10 of Swords. Something is coming to an end. There's been a big mental thing going on here with whatever this is, Monica, and I know you're highly stressed, but you're going to get through it, okay? And I know you're going to, right now, you're just worried, like, did I do everything? This is all mental. And right now, you're under a lot of, this is a big storm. And things are happening, okay? Make sure you understand, don't let this affect the fire that you have and what's going. And whatever is happening, Monica, it's going to pass. This too will pass. There may be some problems. There may be some things you've got to deal with, but you are going to emerge out of this highly successful. 4 of Swords. Can't sweat anything you can't fix. We get so caught up in worrying about outcomes that we forget there's going to be a lot of people that have stress attacks, heart attacks, put themselves in bad physical situations because of their mental duress in this situation. Man, as a police officer in Florida during hurricanes, let me tell you, now you're there, ride this puppy out, because it's going to be one of those things where if you give yourself a heart attack or something else, how are you going to get anywhere? All right, it does you no good. There's something you've been worrying about, and this carnelian that you picked, all right, is about your root chakra. It's about being deep down inside, okay, and knowing who you are, what you can fix, what you can't fix. But what I'm really picking up on is this thing you're worried about, whatever's going on, you're going to be able, it's going to go away and new things are going to stop. Stop trying to fix everything that you don't have control of. There are certain things right now that are out of your control, and you just got to kind of give it a break. What we're looking at, a lot of things going on here, 10 of Cups, all right? And a 10 is here. But this 10 is saying emotionally, something good is coming. This is going away. New love, new joy, new things are coming in. And this is what my wife calls a lot of times that Hollywood ending. So, Monica, we're going to look a little further, and we're going to talk about, here we have the Chariot. If there's something you're dealing with in a relationship or something, it is time, you got to stay focused. The Chariot's not just about moving forward. The Chariot is about staying focused. Monica, don't let whatever's going on rock your root. Rock your, stay solid. You've got this. Everything's going to be okay. And this is the King of Cups. This man coming in, or this man who is there to help, there is somebody here that is going to give you guidance, make your heart feel better, things like that. But this is also talking to you about making sure you're setting boundaries within your relationships, within your emotions, within your subconscious. Set these boundaries and understand love is everything, okay? Let your love light shine. Wow. Banger. Okay. Oh, you know what? Hold the phone, folks. Let's get back over here. Now, what I've got for you, messages from your spirit guides. There was and this is, so everybody, we are looking at what animal spirit power you need to be looking at right now. What animal spirit do you need to harness their power and find out what's going on? Okay. So, yep, a lot of writing on the back of these cards, and I may need to write it for you, but here we go. Okay. So, you've got animal deities. So you've got more than one. Divinity, guidance, wisdom. To many people around the globe, animals represent first beings, the ancient ones. And remember, even if you're believing in Judeo-Christian, however you believe, the Bible talks about creatures came before man, okay? So, the source of strength and guidance in times of trouble or need. That fits kind of our reading. In the painting titled Council of Animals, a pantheon of animal spirits revolves around a boy playing the flute. The flute, also known as shepherd's pipe, is one of the most ancient instruments used by early peoples to invoke the powers of the animal spirits. What I'm looking at here is the early Greeks believed that Pan, the woodland god of the flocks, fertility and nature, was the inventor of the pipe, which he played for the dances of the nymphs. This is your card. Okay, I'm going to hold this up a little bit, all right, because I think this artwork for you is important. There are many spirit animals here, and you need to latch hold of many of them and look towards the spirit animals that are mentioned in the Bible, the ones that use that are talked about a lot: lamb, sheep, cows, these type of things, bulls. These things are grounded, all right? But be fierce. The lion of the tribe of Judah, these type of things. Samson slew the lion. These are all creatures that have a deity effect, okay, or a deity meaning within a lot of cultural religions. So you need to embrace that power. And what this is telling me is you need to embrace the power of the earth and of those things that God has given of the creatures, and remember their spirit and their guidance, their spirit, their strength. What are they strong in? That is what I have right now, Monica. Wow, bang. Okay, everybody be patient, because I know this is going to take a little bit, and find out what's going on. Bridget, you had asked for the carnelian, so here we go. Same deck. This is for Bridget, and I see a lot of other people have come in. Donna, Mighty 2, BC, glad you're here. Y'all just hang on. I'll get to everybody, and we will do this, okay? But I don't want to rush through. So everybody come in. Make sure you understand. Some of the new people, I'll have to show you what deck to pick from again, okay? And you get to choose if you didn't get to see it, all right? But this is for Bridget, okay? The carnelian. Bridget went with the carnelian. So let's find out what's going on here with Bridget. So again, we're going to cut the deck. All right. I was drawn to this deck today, and I'm not sure why, but something pulled me towards it, okay? And so we had carnelian. I know this one was selenite. And what the other deck was, I'm trying to remember. I've already lost the stone. Oh, there it is. No, this was citrine. Keeping it all going, selenite, and this was carnelian. Okay, so let's lay the carnelian out here so people can see it, that bright red, that fire, that down deep root chakra, okay? These are great when you feel like you're losing who you are. When you think about it, grab a piece of carnelian, hold it tight, and get back to getting your root chakra in order. These things are great. And let me tell you something. The Bible talks about using crystals and stones, and I'll do a whole show on that. So here we go, Bridget. We are going to do the first card. You got the 3 of Swords. Wow. A lot of pain, a lot of things that's been happening, okay? You've got a lot, and you and I have a personal thing. What I want you to see here is your shadow card is the Page of Coins, all right? So, you know, this is kind of a weird, oh, wait a minute. We got 2 cards. They came out of order. They stuck together. All right. Oh, we got the Tower, okay? Love and joy, okay? Heartbreak, things like this. Bridget, we'll get to it. We'll find out what's going on, what this message is about. Now, the Tower, folks, is nothing. It's the card people mostly fear most is about change. And then you have the 9 of Coins. So what I'm getting here, very much so, Bridget, okay, is in this light card, some things are fixing to change, and you're going to think there was a loss, all right? It's going to hurt, all right, or it has hurt, but it is working for your better good, okay? There's a change that is coming. You're working for your better good, and the Page of Coins is here to remind you, okay, to be happy, look and study what's going on in your environment. And I would be strongly advising you to just keep an eye on the finances. We have the 2 of Swords, all right? Is there something in your physical world that you need to make a decision about, okay? That is going to be a huge part of this, all right? So you need to make a decision. We're going to go forward here with the Queen of Swords. So this is a mental thing. This is about nurturing your brain, getting your logic, and keeping the emotion out of it. And we've got the Alchemist, the 14, okay? The Alchemist, 14. All right. I'm getting a weird thing. The one I'm getting is, remember, you get what you put out, okay? There is something here you can create. And you need to be aware of whatever situation that is going on. You can create it as long as you put your mind to the right spot. Okay? This is what I'm really picking up. We are going to look at the Knight of Coins. So things are moving. Things are moving along. This heartbreak is something that may hurt you, or this change is going to scare you, but it's all here. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your guides. Let your guides lead you to where you need to go. Now, you have the same deck, so we're going to look at the animal cards, okay? Messages from your spirit guides, okay? Animal spirit guides, all right? Here we go. I promise everybody, hang in there. I'll keep getting to you, all right? Just stay with me, all right? Because I don't want to just rush through this for people. I used to do that, and now I don't, okay? Wow. The lion. The beautiful and wonderful lion. And here we go. Symbolism: courage, strength, healing, protection, and life energy. The lion has been a powerful symbol of strength and courage in cultures around the globe. Because of its mane and light color, hear that? Whoo, that might be a communication thing, all right? Because of its mane and light color, it has also been associated with the sun, a symbol of heroism and the source of life and energy. In Buddhism, the lion symbolizes courage, nobility, and good luck. In medieval times, the image of a lion was a symbol of healing, and it could cure any disease as well as protect a traveler from harm. So, whatever's happening, and especially tonight with the storm coming in, grab that spirit of the lion. You are being told, use the spirit of the lion. Hang on to that strength. Be fierce. All of this is going to change, and you're going to be able to handle it without a problem. All right? Wow. Bangarang. Okay. Who was next up? Mighty 2 came in. Deck 2. Mighty 2 came in. Deck 2. That's what we're going to do. So let me pull the carnelian. All right. Deck 2. All right. Let me put this out there for people who are waiting their turn. Like, what are you talking about? Deck 1, citrine. Deck 2, black and white cards that are selenite that Mighty's fixing to get. Okay. And then the deck I was just using. So if you want, and that's deck 3. All right. With the carnelian. So make sure you got what you need, and that way when I come to you, you can pick whatever, or just tell me, Rob, pick a deck. Okay? Let's find out. So we're going to go with the selenite. I love selenite. It actually magnifies. You put it with other stones, okay? And it helps amplify the effect of those other stones, all right? That's what's going on here. So Mighty 2. Deck 2. All right, what's the deal with deck 2? And this, Bridget, you'll remember this. This was one of my first decks, my Sun and Moon deck. Okay. There's some great artwork here, different things. Going to find out. It's a little bit different. All right. But you're going to love it. Mighty. All right. Mighty 2 asking, what's the song? Is he listening to his inner voices? And what does Mighty need to know? All right, Mighty, here we go. So I'm going to cut the deck. All right, we're going to come here. We're going to start with your light card, which is strength. Look at this. Now, here is one of the things that I pick up on this card with, and I want you to understand it. This strength card, and I look at each card differently. I don't just recite it. I let the artwork talk to me. If you look, there is a butterfly and a full moon. So there are all kinds of things happening around you, Mighty. And some of it you don't understand. You're not sure what to do, okay? There's a metamorphosis. There's a change that's going on, all right? And a lot of times when these things hit, we want to just tear off through the night or whatnot. Our strength is here and saying, you know what? I've got to accept the fact that I got to wait for some answers. Okay, let's find out where this goes. This is also, this card is the 11 in this deck, which is 1 and 1. We talk about ones being the beginning, you, the individual, the start. There's 2 ones here in 11. And an 11 is a powerful number. It's the first, what we call angelic number, the first repeating number. When you bring those together, it's a 2. So what I see here when I see the number 11 for you, Mighty, is that we are talking about a partnership with yourself and your higher consciousness. Are you listening? Is something going on that you need to, and our girl here, I'm going to bring this up a little closer, okay, if you notice, she's kind of sad because she doesn't really want to sit still. All right? She wants to know what's going on and fix it. It takes strength to hold back and hold the phone. Now, your shadow card, the card off the bottom, the Queen of Cups. All right, this is an emotional time for you, is what I'm getting, but it's time for you to nurture that emotion. It's time for you to act. Wow, okay. This is also about a female coming in, giving you advice with your emotional state, something like that. Nurture this. Listen to it like your mom would be telling you how to deal with it, if that makes any sense. Or grab that part of yourself, that female, that divine feminine, and actually go there with whatever the situation is. Look at here, another deck. The Tower. The Tower is change. We have a 16. 1, that beginning. 6 is victory. Bring them together. 7. 7 is about choices. 7 is about creativity. 7 is about knowing, okay? Being still. And I find that funny that we've got something going on, something's fixing to change, and now we've got the Tower card, which totals a 7, Mighty, which is saying this change is coming. Don't lose it. Let's find out what's going on. The Devil card. There's something going on here that you're kind of stuck to, attached to, but you can easily walk away from it. And if this card is correct, if I look at the artwork on this card and it's attaching yourself to someone, maybe it's time to let that thing go. And maybe your voices have been telling you, your inner wisdom has been telling you, it is time to let go. The Ace of Pentacles. It's time to bring something new into your life. Time to bring some things in to your physical world. We have the 8 of Swords. Cut the strings. Something's been interfering. Interference is right here, okay? Interference. Something is interfering with you, and this is keeping your mind kind of like mucked up. So cut the strings. Let yourself go. Find out. 10 of Pentacles. You're able to embrace wealth. You're able to embrace happiness. Some good things are coming, but you got to let go of some of whatever this is that's happening. Then you get the Princess of Pentacles. All right. Princess, Page, same as in another deck. Okay. Look at this. Look at the beauty of this card. The Princess of Pentacles. Everything's going to be all right. I'm going to go reap. I'm going to go sow. I'm going to make things grow. Life is good. Be careful. I always see a caution with this card. Don't throw your money away. Be careful. Guard your resources, all right? But look around, see what you've got, and start enjoying it again, okay? Now, this deck is from Colette Baron Reed, the Spirit Animal Oracle. Let me see what's happening here. Hold on. Okay. Ooh, it looks like I'm getting way behind. I just got the evil eye from my producer, Miss Gillian. So, people, be patient. Your turn's coming, I promise. Okay. All right. And if y'all want me to speed up, tell me to speed up. All right. But here we go. All right. Here we are. Otter Spirit. You know what, Mighty? This is a beautiful card. 42. Nothing on the back of it. But the key message here, you never generally see one otter without the other unless the other one's going out to gather food, blah, blah, blah. All right? Otters are entwined like a family, okay? They have a family. And I want you to see, and this is a reminder, that when you're trying to figure crap out, you are never alone, all right? Whatever that voice is that's telling you you need help, help is there. Pay attention, grab your otter spirit, and remember, you are never alone. Wow, bangerang. Okay, here we go. I see people coming and going and moving. I think I'm boring some people as we stop. Hi, Rev. Good to see you. Hope everybody's safe. Hey, Rob, it's been a while. I've been trying to get on the lives lately. Glad I can catch it. I'm glad you are here too. Glad to have everything back. Cards are not on this. Oh, okay. Thank you. You could have just said something. Cards aren't on the screen. There we go. I'll get them there. So sorry, Mighty, if you didn't see those. I apologize. New system, working it, trying to get it, but you got the gist of what's going on, you know. So I apologize, and we'll do better next time. So, but I'm glad you let me know, so things can happen. So, you know, Deborah in the house, Deborah Robbins, good to see you. Deborah, you sent a couple of comments on one of the YouTubes we did, and I want you to, I replied with a question. So go check that out, see the question, because I'd love to hear your response. Deck 1, please. All right. Deborah's going with deck 1. She's using the citrine. All right. Using the citrine. Citrine, a lot of times that's abundance, riches, knowing what's going on. Bring that in. Put that citrine in your pocket. Put it with, but you know what I always tell people? If you're going to put a crystal in your pocket that's for abundance, put something in your pocket with it. Put $1, put a $10 bill. Wrap it up with the citrine. Put coins in your pocket. Something like that that will help you look at this, all right? And that way the energy of everything you're trying to do, if it's abundance, and it's abundance finances. If it's abundance in your relationship, put pictures with it. Do the things that you're wanting to do. All right. Now, this is a new tarot deck that my wife got for me off of Kickstarter, and it is called the Baroque Tarot Deck. I love the artwork in this thing. All right. Love the flexibility of the cards. All right, here we go. So, Deborah, I'm going to cut the cards. All right. And we're going to look at your first top card, the Hanged Man. All right. Now, let's move it up here so my little picture's not messing it up. All right. The Hanged Man, that's your top card. All right. I'm going to move it over here. And now we're going to look at your shadow card. All right. And we've got the Moon. So we have 2 major arcana cards. Now, the Moon. Deborah, make sure you're not getting pulled off the path. All right? If you're losing direction and you don't know which way to go, stop, listen. Because I'm going to try to bring this up. What most people don't understand about the Moon card, it talks about our wild side and our domestic side, the wolf versus the loyal dog, and they're trying to get someplace, okay? So, but this is about not having all the answers. The Moon is there to tell you, I'm not going to give you all the answers. I've given you everything I'm going to do, but you need to use your intuition because you can make a decision. You are able to understand and decipher it out. Now, one of the things you might have to do, and since we're talking numbers, 18, 1 and 8, the individual, but 8 is about learning. And when you bring that 1 and 8 together, 9, you start getting into manifestation, bringing something out. The 12, 1 and 2 make 3. Sometimes we've got to change our perspective on what's going on to make sure that we understand we've got something beautiful coming out of it. 1 and 2 make 3. 3 is that trinity, that creation, creating something powerful and finding out what's going on. Then we have the 9 of Cups. For you, the 9 of Cups, some things are coming into fruition. You're able to bring some things. Some things are going to manifest. Oh, 9 of Coins. I'm sorry. 9 is about manifesting. Remember when I talked about the 9 over here? 1 and 8, 9. 9s are about manifesting, creating, bringing things to life. All right. And the coins, finances, job, world, house, all tangible stuff. So we're looking at you being able to, with whatever's going on, find your way, keep your path, listen, because your voice, that inner voice, is going to be very important for you. Okay? You're going to have to take that, and if you don't understand the message, change your perspective. Look at it from a different way. And once you do that, you'll be able to manifest some things and bring some wonderful things to life. We have the Lovers, the 6, victory. Now, could this be a relationship, whatnot? Could be child, could be with a coworker, and I don't mean like an office romance thing. I'm talking about this. And it could be with a special someone. But this talks about commitment, a connection, and a commitment. 6 is not just, oh, this person makes me happy. The 6 is when we talk about agape love. Now, a lot of what people are looking for, or the way relationships start, is eros love, okay? When we get into the Greek. And eros is where erotica comes from, things like that. These things that stimulate physically, charm, or whatnot. But the 6 is talking about being victorious. The 6 is talking about winning in a relationship and finding whatever this relationship is, whatever you're trying to do here is going to be, once you make this choice, commit to it. Commitment, commitment, commitment. I then have the 3 of Wands. It's time to put some feet to your prayers. All right? There's something you're wanting to do, change your perspective, you'll be able to find about it. Now's the time it can manifest. Commit to whatever's going on. 3 of Wands, it's time to take action. Things are setting up for you to come in, for things to come about. We have the 6 of Cups. Here we are with another 6. Make sure you're feeding that inner child, but don't let the inner child feed you. If you're understanding what I'm saying, if I'm not making myself clear, your inner child can get you in trouble, okay? But right now you're feeling especially nostalgic, all right? And this is one of those things where, okay, but we grow up. There's nothing bad with this card at all, but this is heart, this is emotion, remembering on things, remembering how things were. But sometimes we forget we have to move on and move up. So we also have, wow, you're getting a lot of these cards. The Empress. Well, we talk about creating something, okay? This is creation. This is God the Mother. This is Mother Nature, however you want to look at it. Building some beautiful things and creating something very, very wonderful. You know, we're going to go here, we're going to take a look, and then we've got, wow, you hit it with, and this card, I've used it before, or this deck. All these major arcanas are talking about things that are pointing to your life. It's time, purity of heart. I love this one. Both the dog and our young guy here, they're just both happy, all right? And time to take a journey, okay? Make this trip, make this move. It's time to step forward. And you know what I gather? Deborah, make sure you're not lugging a lot of crap with you. It's time to let some things go, okay? And be in that pure of heart. We're going to look here real quick, and we come to the 2 of Wands. You've got a whole new world out there. Make a plan. Take a look at it. This is about knowing where you want to go, and so therefore you can reach these goals you're talking about. So that was what's going on there. So that was deck 1. So I'm trying to remember which animal deck went with deck 1. And I believe it was this one. All right, and this is animal spirits. Let's see what's happening here. Yeah, we haven't used this one. All right, here we go. I love these. I love the animal decks. I love them so much because we can generally relate to animals and understand their behavior because we study animal behavior more than we study our own. All right, so let's take a look here and find out what's going on. All right, so Deborah, the chameleon. All right, now this one says, stay in the background and adapt to the situation rather than being conspicuous and attempting to direct the course of events. Remember what I said about watching and changing your perspective? This is what they're talking about. Be the chameleon. Lay back, blend for a while. Because what I just got told and got whispered in my ear is if you will blend and wait, you will find the truth. Take that for whatever it is. I don't know what it means, but that's what I got. Wow. Bangarang. Okay, here we go. Let's find out what's going on. Thank you all for your patience. Glad to be here. Again, we are sending prayers out to Florida. I have 2 kids there. Bruce and Bridget are there. Many of my friends, the Ben Susans, are in Jacksonville. We have Penny in Orlando and Penny and David, her kids. We have a lot of love attachments there in Florida still. So we feel a little funky that we're not all going through it together for a change. So blessings on Florida. Find out what's going on. BC, good to see you. Hi, Rev Rob. I have been doubting myself this week. Not sure where this is coming from. Mind helping with this, please? And thanks, you sweet man. Not a problem. BC, I think I missed it. Let me scroll down here and see if you already answered the question. Was there one of these decks that you wanted me to use? I have patience, do your thing. I'll still learn by listening. That's right, because a lot of these messages are just, they're just that, and they're meant for everybody. So somebody that doesn't lose, we need to make sure we're not losing patience. All right. So BC, let's do it this way. Do you want this deck? Well, and Gillian, keep an eye on BC's answer. All right. Do you want this deck or do you want this deck? All right. This deck has the citrine. This deck had the selenite, and this deck had the carnelian. So if there's one you want, let me know. Deck 3. All right. Man, it's good to have help. All right, here we go. So this was deck 3. Make sure he's still saying I'm doing the right one, or BC's still doing the right one, because that was, he was saying deck 3, or she was saying deck 3 with this. So I'm going to go here, where I'm going to assume that's it, citrine. You're doubting yourself, all right? And this is one of those things I want you to be aware of, okay? So we are going to look. I don't want to mix up which cards went with what deck. So I know this one goes here, this one goes here, goes there, and this one goes here. So this is going to go with us right now. All right, y'all, thank you very much. I appreciate your patience. All right, I got to figure out an easier way to do this when we do this. So, all right, BC. Not sure where this is coming from. BC, let me tell you something. I'm going to stop right now, okay? Because I'm also going to need to crank the card window back up. All right, we'll get that here. I'll tell you exactly why. The energy that is surrounding us right now is so heavy. We have elections. We're being bombarded with crap from every side, okay? We've got the storm. So much negative energy is swirling around. And I even listen to my poor, I say aunt, everybody else says aunt, okay? I'm showing my southern roots, okay? Even with the storm. And I want to stay in touch with what's going on, but the news is just giving this fear, and yeah, it's dangerous. We need to be careful, and they need to tell you that. But my aunt was afraid of her lithium batteries because somebody was on the news was talking about how flammable they were. Come on. This is all energy that we don't need, and your brain is going. So it sifts a little piece, and it hangs on to it. And you know what? Sometimes you're starting to doubt yourself because, BC, you're going through a change. You are going through another step. I know this from conversations we've had in past lives. BC, you are going through another evolution, okay, of your spirituality, of knowing. And it's painful, all right? So we start second guessing ourselves and second guessing everything. So here we go. Listening to your inner voice. So I want you to stop right now. Put your hands, just let them stay by your side, okay? Keep your hands open. And here's something I want you to do. I'm going to do this, okay? Let's go here. Breathe in, okay? I'm not trying to do the Om. I did a live show up here and everybody said he's doing Om wrong. And what I was trying to do, I told them at the beginning, I'm not doing anything other than creating a vibration, okay? Bring that deep air in. Bring your jaws out and around, because you can start letting that energy and you will actually feel it starting to flow out of your hands. Let that go. Do that a little bit, and here we're going to pull the cards. All right? So that is going to be one thing. You've got something really big going on, and it's been playing on your mind, and it's almost like a flood of thoughts. And here's one of the things I caution people when they're awakening, and I'm not talking about being woke. I'm talking about awakening to new thoughts, new ideas, all right? New concepts of spirituality. All right. It can be exhausting. And it's very hard because we start challenging beliefs we grew up with. So BC, that it doesn't surprise me that you start to second guess yourself. All right. So here we go. Let's find out what's going on. Thank you, BC. All right. So your light card, we're going to start here, is the Queen of Swords. I believe you and I have talked about the Queen of Swords in the past. And the Queen of Swords is about that. Is there a female, BC, in your life that is trying to give you guidance, but older, mature, things like that? Because I'm getting this either could be a spirit guide or somebody that, this is a spirit guide. And they're wanting you to nurture your own brain. And this is your cognitive thoughts. Thoughts are coming in, and all of a sudden something's barraging you with doubt, all right? And this lovely lady, this queen, all right, is there as one of your guides, and she's trying to nurture your mental health. Literally, your mental health. Wheel of Fortune. This is your shadow card. You are in the process of a change, my BC. And this change is rolling. This could be with finances, love, spirituality. All things change. Everything in earth is cyclical. Everything that happens is cyclical. Our seasons are cyclical. Our life is cyclical. You say, no, it's not. There's a beginning and an end, right, to this life. But our spirit moves on, and we just keep moving, and we go through, or whatever. Whatever this is, I need you to start writing down what you are beginning to have a doubt about. All right? Your 8 of Cups. There's some thought process that no longer serves your needs. The 8 is about learning. The 8 is about movement. The 8 is about understanding and building a rapport with your own self and being able to move on, okay? The 8 of Cups is here to tell you there's something in this thought process that you're trying to grasp, or that is trying to eat at you like an earworm. Oh, you can't do that. Oh, you can't do that. Let that crap go. We have the 3 of Swords. I think what's happening here is you're getting caught up because you've been hurt in the past. You're starting to fear some of your decisions because what is it that hurt you? That people didn't agree with you? Or did they literally physically, or not physically, but they emotionally attacked you, made you feel bad, or whatnot? You cannot let the mind stop the heart. And this 3 of Swords is just that, the mind. We get so focused on trauma, on something that happened, it's stopping you from moving forward. As I said in one of the videos before, let that shit go. Okay? Let that go and move forward. 10 of coins. You have something beautiful that you're going to create. And I'm really seeing that we've had some of these cards, you and I together on this show before. The 10 of coins is something coming to an end. You're bringing something into fruition, and some things are going to happen that are going to be absolutely phenomenal. We've got the Page of Swords. Look at this. Study. I'm glad you're here. What's going on? Why are you having these doubts? What's causing it? Look at it. Study it. Know what it is. And then we have the Nine of Coins coming in to say, you know what? We have to move on in this real world. Whatever this is, you're going to come up with a strategy and you're going to move on. I've got the Two of Wands. Remember I just said come up with a strategy, come up with a plan. Stick to the plan. You had a plan. You knew some things. Your whole energy vibe was up, and all of a sudden something has done it. You're not sticking to the plan. You're not charging on, okay? And here, finally, we're going to bring out 2 cards. We have the Six of Cups, memorabilia and memory. And what I'm wondering is, are you remembering things from the past? Yep, old hurts, old things are keeping you and starting to haunt you. Okay? Let it go. Have faith in yourself. Have faith in your strength. Have faith in who you are. The 10 of Swords, that stuff's over. That's old mental thinking. It's time to start with our new mental process. Now, let's go and let's look at the animal guide for you from Colette Baron Reed. I love her cards. I'm going to have to get out more of her decks and stuff because just her artwork just speaks with me from such a different place. Okay? So let's see what's going on here. All right? And see what animal spirit, a power animal, that you need to use. What one is going on, BC? And all right, stuck together. All right. Flamingo spirit. Use those long legs. But what I find actually really cool is embrace the in-between. You're in the middle of something and you're transforming. Things are happening. Embrace this time as a time of knowledge and a time to learn. The 2, this is that partnership, duality. 6, victory. 2 and 6 is 8. You're learning, okay? And I know this. I'm really bad when I'm trying to learn something about starting to second guess myself. All right? And you know, when I'm teaching, and I've taught hundreds of classes on different topics, different things, what I have to tell people is if you're practicing and doing right, all right, have some faith in yourself. Have some trust. Look at that flamingo standing on one leg in a swamp, okay, in Florida, all right? They also make sure you're surrounding yourself with people of like thought. Think of a flock of flamingos. When have you ever seen 2 or 3? They're generally in a whole flock, all right? And they're just elegant with grace. You have that elegance and grace. And then when they take wings, they put those massive wings up and they fly. You have this ability. Embrace this thought. Embrace the power of the flamingo and embrace where you're at right now. Wow. Bang. Okay. Here we go. All right. You know, everybody's saying hi. I'm glad to see it. Donna, good to see you. Hi, Rob. Can Spirit guide me to be more open to receive messages? I feel like I have a blockage. Thank you. Donna, put in there, we're calling that deck 3 now, okay? Because that's what I did for BC, okay? Here we go. Deck 3, we're going to do it like this. Deck 1 and deck 2 with the carnelian. And I'm asking Miss Gillian to keep an eye out. Which deck, here, let me just do it like this. I'm trying to do too much. I made this too overly complicated, all right? Which deck do you want? All right. So Gillian's going to hold the number up. This is 1 with the carnelian, 2, and we have the citrine as 3. Okay. I know things have gotten shifted around, just kind of doing that or whatnot. So 2, we are in 2 with the selenite. I love it. Also the sun and moon. So that makes me happy. All right. Thank you. See how much help she is to me? She keeps me alive. Okay. She keeps me alive. She helps me in everything I do. Does anybody else have one of those helpers? All right. Let's do this. Let's put this here. Move this back, and try to keep this in a flow here. So this is going to be deck 2, the sun and moon. All right, and let's see what's going on. Oh, I need to reactivate the cards. Boom, here we go, because I don't want to cheat you like I did with poor Mighty. I'm so sorry. Man, that really bothers me. Selenite. All right. I love selenite. Multiplies, amplifies, does some different things. It's pure. It's clean, helps your thoughts. If you're having some bad thoughts at night, put some selenite by your bed. Get up with my wife. Ask her. She'll tell you what you need to do. Okay? So here we go. All right. We're going to start this right here. So your light card. The Prince of Cups. Charge on, baby. There's something that's happening, Donna. All right, that this would be like your knight in shining armor. Somebody's going to come in and help you figure something out that's going to make you happy. Might be a love life, might be some things, but just something that this is time to move on. We got the moon in the background, okay? And when I see that moon partly covered, it means everything's not there. You're not really there. But I want you to understand, in that moonlight, you are still able to see some things. And look at this beautiful dolphin. And this is pure. This rose or lotus that he's holding flowers, holding down, is white. That is a sign to me of purity. So I want you to understand this is peace, love, and light. What we always end the show with. We are going to talk about this is your, okay, working with somebody. 3 of Pentacles. There's something you want to create, and Spirit is here. You need to listen to some more people. Surround yourself with some people, okay? Do whatever. So you want to know about how to be more open to receive messages. Make sure, number 1, you have people that are helping you to understand that. Number 2, you have to go to the light. Be in your love spot. This has to come. It can't be from a point of you will never listen to messages when we're all like this, okay? Find that spot. On the show I did with Laura that's coming up, y'all will see it Friday. Make sure you're hitting the subscribe button and ring the bell. We talked about the need when you're crossing somebody over, okay, to move. You can't just see it happen and do it. You've got to make sure your heart's in that right spot, in that clarity, okay? So find the way to get your heart in this pure love spot where you're moving and acting on pure love. And that way you can see things. One of the things I'm getting here is that you need to learn that things are going to change. They always will. They'll rotate. Sometimes they'll be rich, we'll be grounded. Sometimes it's going to be tricky. It's going to be funny. Sometimes it's going to be scary, okay? But it always comes around. And what I'm seeing here for you is that ability to learn, okay, I've got to go with the flow. I've got to notice how these are gears in this deck, okay? I want you to go with the flow more. Stop being all, this is slow down and listen. Understand things are changing. How do you go with it? Your voices, your inner voices are there to let you know. And we've talked about this once before with everybody else. All right. But what I'm going to do right now, okay, I'm actually reaching out, and I'd like for you to take a moment and just kind of reach out and connect with me. All right. Because I want to see one of your guides. I want to find out what's going on. And what I'm really picking up right now from a male source not Victorian era, 1920s era, maybe late 1800s era, okay? That they are trying to talk to you. There's some self-doubt that's going on, all right? You're too busy dealing with everything. They need you to slow down. That's one of the things. They are talking to you. And remember, wow, look here. 3 and 3. Something about the people around you and putting yourself in that environment. And you know what I'm really getting here? Donna, remember to have fun. Remember to enjoy life. Remember to celebrate. There's so much going on. And this is one of the things that you need to do to be able to hear your message. If you don't go have fun, if you don't remember to live, okay, you'll never be able to act like, look, Prince of Wands, and be on fire. Know your course, know what you're trying to do to make your dream come true. All right? We are looking at the Fool. Purity of heart. This is all coming to where I'm at. Don't let fear stop you from morphing, from changing, from hearing, from listening. Things are there. You got too much stuff in your way that's keeping you from listening. 4 of Swords, truths, call it truths. Let this stuff just settle. Give your mind a break, all right? Because now you don't know what you're hearing right now. Queen of Swords. And look at all the butterflies. Nurture your actual thoughts. Nurture your conscious self. Take the mask off. You don't always have to be the strongest woman in the room. People are looking at you. Allow the true you to come out so you can change and you will see what's happening. All right, we're going to go here. 9 of Cups. Once you do this, see how important love and emotion and kindness and this moon is being in all this for you hearing your spirit, your spirit, your voices, your messages. These are all cups sitting in lotus flowers, white lotus flowers. And we're partying. We're having a good time. So one of the first questions I've got to ask you, are you happy? Are you having a problem finding your happiness? You want to hear messages, you got to be happy. And people are like, well, you can't. Yeah, I can. I can say that. Because when we start not being happy, things start shutting down. Energy levels change. And we're not on the same wavelength when we're not happy as those trying to send us the message and move us forward and give us light and chase our dreams and know what's happening. That's very important. Okay, let's go here. We're going to go. You know what? I just got told pull another card. King of Cups. The king is in the water. He's holding fire, that will and that passion. So what he's trying to show you is, I'm going to bring this up. The true King of Cups knows how to balance the difference. Oh, that's the crab. Okay, that's the crab. From down there, I thought it was fire. It's the crab. Cancer. All right? I want you to understand you've got to be in control of your emotions. And that's why that happiness card was kicking around so much. So, now, let's get here into the animal cards. All right? Let's find out. All right? These are from Stephen Foster. I believe this is the ones that's from Stephen Foster. Got to try to remember. All right? But here we go. What animal spirit does Donna need to cling to? That's what we're asking. Spirit, let her know. Let's find out what's going on. The peacock, baby. Let yourself stand out and be noticed. Strut your stuff, woman. Have faith in who you are. Throw those feathers out, all right, and say, this is me. And you know what? You'll find out your true friends. Remember all those friends cards? Okay. Your friends want you to be this way. All right. Grab that peacock spirit. Know who you are. Sit down, listen, and say, okay, I can hear, and yes, I can receive these messages. That's what you got. Wow. Bangarang. Okay. Let's see what's going on. I'm going to try to move on. I know this was slow tonight, folks, but thank you all for what you're doing. I'm going to skip through here. A lot of people saying hi, seeing what's happening. Gillian in the house. Absolutely, Miss Gillian's in the house. And pretty soon, she's going to be back on camera with me, guys. So look forward to that. We're going to have a good time. So I want y'all to come out and support her when she comes with me on some shows and comes live. So, so grateful to be here with the tribe. It's a pleasant distraction from the hurricane at this moment. You know what? We have more people in here right now. A lot of people coming in and staying now, and I'm glad they are. Everybody, just take a moment, and I want you to think about all the people that are in this room. There's a load of people in this room, okay? And I just want you to hold your hands out. And I want everybody to spiritually and energetically reach out and just hold the hand of the person next to you, all right? You don't know who's next to you, but hold their hand, okay? Because we're going to call on spirit. We're going to say, God, Mother, Earth, energy, flights of angels to Florida just to keep them safe. Bring people through, understand what's going on, let this energy flow, and understand the Bible says, where two or more are gathered in my name, and we believe in the power of universe. We believe in the power of the Son. We believe in the power of the Father and the Mother, all of that. So we are asking that this thing be over quickly and with as little damage and heartache as can be. Wow. So mote it be. Bangerang. All right. Everybody just clap your hands. All right. Let that energy go. Put it out there and we'll see what's happening. Okay. All right, let me get caught up here. See what's going on. Nikki, good to see you, sweetie. Glad you are here. Wow, what's going on? Okay, let me bring this up because I know there's a lot more people coming in, and I know I'm like way behind. All right, so when you're looking at the decks, if you're going to ask a question, and Gillian will keep looking forward, okay, we've got this deck with carnelian, this deck with selenite, and this deck with citrine. Which one do you want when we answer your question? So let's do that. Good to know about carnelian live. Yeah, absolutely. Carnelian connects to the lower chakras, providing grounding stability. Thank you, babe. I appreciate it. That is good. All right, Monica. Yeah, I know. I saw the sun there. So, and all the tornadic activity has been going on. But you know what? We've already sent prayers, putting a force field around the area, around our friends, around those people. And you know what? You can put one up too. Kristen Harmala. Hi, I'm feeling something towards deck 2. All right, Kristen, let's find out. Let's see what's going on. All right. I'm going to take a moment. Kind of slow my roll. All right. Bring some things in. Bring the spirit in. Bring power in. All right. And I want to concentrate on Kristen, especially after we're talking about the storm and everything that's going on. Kristen Harmala, good to see you. Glad you were here. Feeling something towards deck 2. I am asking Spirit now, step close, find out what's close, send my angels, and have your message come through for Kristen, whatever that may be. Wow, bangerang. Okay, Kristen, here we go. That's selenite, all right? And make sure I'm doing the same deck, Miss Gillian, when you're watching, that she's not going, no, that's not the deck I wanted, because I know I've been all over the place, all right? But I think this was deck 2 to begin with. So here we go. Deck 2. This is the Sun and Moon deck. All right. My first tarot deck ever. All right. Let's go. Okay. So I'm going to start from here. And we have the 5 of Cups. I'm going to go ahead and pull your shadow card, the card off the bottom. All right. So 4 of Pentacles. What I see is somewhere, Kristen, is this about maintaining your power, about maintaining your place, but in the real world, in the tangible world? Because what I'm seeing is we have the power next to disappointment, and you feel like somewhere you gave up your power, okay? And you know what? That's only ours to give up, but we can always reclaim it, okay? You have the Four of Pentacles here, which talks about building a good, solid base in the ground and knowing what you are. We all experience disappointment. But one of the things I want you to see, this is my grief card. It's the Five of Cups. Oh, am I not? No, I'm not. I'm going to, see, I caught it. Here we go. Four of Pentacles, Five of Cups. All right. What happens here in disappointment is something happened and we get too focused on what we lost, okay? Rather than turning around and seeing what's behind us that we have, all right? I call it my grief card, disappointment. This is just the beginning of your message, okay? You have your power. Your power is still there. This hurt your heart, but you're having problems letting it go, or something's making you stay focused someplace you shouldn't. We have the Queen of Pentacles. You are strong, Kristen. You are a very strong woman. And the Queen of Pentacles, she's separated or stepped away from her oasis, okay? But she's nurturing. Look, we got our goat that's grounded, okay? And I want you to understand, this is all about being grounded. Look here, grounded, all right? Grounded, reclaiming your power. You have to nurture whatever this is that's going on. And remember, what I'm picking up is be kind to yourself. All right. This is happening. You've got the 10 of Wands. You've been carrying a burden. And man, that crap has been weighing you down. It's oppression. There is something that you need to let go of, something that needs to be cast aside so you can stop feeling this weight. And once you do, this is the 10. That means then you'll be able to get back to the 1, the Ace of Wands, and start that fire journey all over on something else. You'll be able to reignite your fire. 7 of Wands. All right? Valor. Woman, stand up. Stand your ground. Know your value. You know who you are. You are powerful. You are, I am woman. I'm dating myself now with the old Helen Reddy song, okay? But this is who you are. You can defend yourself. But at the same point, don't start defending yourself so long that that's all you do. It's time to move forward. This is something about King of Swords, getting control of your mind. And point that horse into the future and start following your spirit. We have ravens here. Ravens transcend back and forth from the spirit world, okay? And what I want you to see here is you need to transform, go back and forth and get out of the weepy emotional part and get back into that strong, logical mind and move things forward. Kristen, we've got the 5 Pentacles. All right. Again, Pentacles. It's about being grounded. All right. There is help. If you need help, talk to somebody. Okay. But help is closer than it appears. What I want you to do is stop and turn around. We talk about listening to inner voices. And I want you to take a little bit of time with me right now. Okay. To just breathe. And I want you to clench all your shoulders and your fists and everything else, and the muscles in your face. Now hold your breath and let it go slowly out of your mouth and slowly release all of those muscles. Let this tension flow out of your body. Concentrate solely on your muscles. People are there. Something you've been carrying around with worry. All right. And there's some of this that's within your control, and there's some of it that's not. What I'm getting here, we're back to the moon, 18. This one even shows even a better description of it with the tame animal, the domesticated animal, and a lot of these cards with the moon talk about, notice how we got water with the moon? Sometimes we don't, but a lot of times we do. And this is the Pisces coming up, the fish coming out of the water. But what you will see a lot of times with this is understanding the moon, okay? The moon is bright, but there's a secret. You're not going to have all of the information, okay? And you're going to have to choose which part of you to embrace. But what's going on with this water? This is turbulent water. And this monster is coming up out of the depths to try to pull you in. Don't allow that to happen. All right? And it will happen in a very sly, sneaky, behind the corners way. Depression and negativity is very easy to slide into. Very easy. And I want you to be careful of it. We're going to look now. We're going to do 2 more cards here. Queen of Wands. Be the queen. Be the fire. Notice how when we come back to you, always, it's about being this this warrior woman, being in this powerful moment, okay? And look here. 6 of Wands. Victory. You are so much able to claim victory and move forward on your will. This fire in your life, it is all up to you. Stand in your strength, stand in your fire, and know what's going on. Okay, now then. So, we're going to go back here. Deck 2. What spirit animal does Kristen need to claim? What spirit animal's strength does Kristen need to hold on to, mimic, find her power in? Okay? This isn't permanent. This is now. All right? And let's see what that is. The shark. Trust your instincts to discern the truth of the situation. Notice we are back in the water. That's been a thing for this whole reading for you, Kristen. And what I'm seeing here is this is not just a shark. This is a great white, all right? And what this is, it's on top of that moon card, talking about the senses of the shark. They can smell a drop of blood in the water from miles away. All right? Temperature changes. They sense vibrations, things like this. Get still. Do that exercise I gave you, all right? And start paying attention. Grab the power of the shark to be that silent person moving around, but always paying attention. You will be able to hear it. You will be able to understand it, okay? Don't move swiftly until it's time. Be the shark, all right? Wow, bangarang. Okay, let's go from here. All right, let's see what's shaking, everybody. Thank you, Kristen. I really appreciate you being here. You know, everybody's saying hi. I love it. You know, we all sending prayers. Yeah, I'll check it out. Thanks, Rob. You please. I want some questions from you, and I gave you some specific instructions. All right. Quick 101 about selenite. There she goes. Everybody, Gillian's on it. She is a certified crystal healer. So we're going to get through here and see what's happening. Let's see here. Like to toss that info out there. I repeatedly spaced a crystal's meaning because it's all right. A financial message from my spirit guides, please. All right, Nature Girl. All right. So we've got this deck. And Miss Gillian, if you would, find out which deck she wants. We have deck 1 with the carnelian, deck 2 with the selenite, and deck 3. Let me bring them back up for you to see. All right. And deck 3 with the citrine. Is there a deck that's calling out to you? You know, is there a deck that's calling out to you that says this would be the best one? I like to get people involved and see what's going on. You know, while we're looking and waiting to see, you know, I am looking to learn about crystal. I was gifted a set of them and an Orgone pyramid. There you go. Let me tell you something. Reach out. Gillian can answer your questions. Okay? Be one of those things. BC got deck 3. So, man, I am that far behind. Deborah, wow, that was a lot to take in. Definitely time for me to make some decisions. Okay. I will have to go back, re-listen, and jot down some notes. Yeah. Power flickering just got booted. Uh-oh. We'll see what happens. So, yeah, it's happening early. So we'll see what's going on. Nature Girl, deck 3. You got it. All right, Nature Girl, here we go. Deck 3. All right. Let's see what's going on. See if I can't go back and find it. All right. There we are. Whew. What time is it? 8:30. We've been at this for an hour and a half. Okay. I'm not going to rush. Okay. But doing this sometimes is draining. Anybody that reads can understand that. All right, Nature Girl. Take some deep breaths. Reach out to me. And you are specifically looking for a financial message from your spirit guides. Okay, here we go. Let me find out. I just about flipped the whole deck around. It's weird. All right. This is what happens. I got to make sure I'm like pulling in the energy. So this young lady needs some help with her spirit guides. I got to come through here and there we go. I think I got 1 or 2 cards in here where I flipped it around. So I never want to be accused of spotting a card that I'm trying to pull. All right. So a spiritual message, and that's the citrine. So I'm going to hold the citrine, and I'm going to ask spirits to pull in tight. This is about her finances. We need to know what's going on. Give her a little push so she can hear. All right. Be still and let some things happen. All right. And you will start to hear, you will feel your ears on the inside starting to tickle. This is your guides are trying to talk to you. Okay. So understand that. So we're going to go with the light card. You're a light card, 5 of Cups. That again, my grief card, okay? Spending a lot of time thinking about what's been lost, what to do, where we go, or in fear of losing something rather than looking at what we have to gain. Don't shoot the messenger, okay? Now I'm going to look at your shadow card. Your shadow card, yeah. So worried about things that are happening or things that are coming. All right. This is my anxiety card. And I see here that it's affecting your heart. And there's something here that you're worried about. Okay. So we're going to keep going. Let's find out what this is all about. Okay. Knight of Swords. Did somebody take something from you? I don't know. That's just, I'm getting, and they ran away. That's what I'm getting. Or are you afraid that that's going to happen? All right. Most importantly, what I'm seeing here is the need to do a strategy, to come up with a plan. And one of the things is to make sure the Knight of Swords is a powerful card. And it's about our head. It's about these things. And what I'm being told is be careful about taking a fact and running off with it and killing the other emotions. Okay? Yes, you need to know what you're doing. There's something you're going to have to work through mentally. All right? So there's some type of strategy or thing that's happening. And now we are with the Page of Coins. So we're getting into our actual tangible world. And the Page of Coins comes with I really picked up a warning. There's some things, okay, this is like going back and forth, but I'm getting pointed at and told that I'm on it. You're going to be presented with an option, okay? Some different things that are going to be very exciting and could make you run and jump in. But you need to think about it. Because the Page of Coins also comes with a warning. All right? Make sure you're not doing something foolish. understands. What I'm really getting here is whatever is going on in your financial world, slow down. It's not a bad thing, but understand all the ins and outs of it. I'm hoping this is making sense, all right? Because we've got the lovers. I don't know why I keep coming back to this relationship thing, all right? But this is commitment. Either whatever you're trying to build is going to take commitment so you don't squander your money away, and you're going to have to stay with the strategy that's come up that you know you should do, okay? I'm getting that, or a fear of a relationship partner, all right? Are you worried that somebody's after you for your money, whatever? These are things. If you want to get a private reading where you and I can get more detail, down below there's a link about how to get up with me privately. Okay? We're going to go here. The Hermit. Walk your own. If somebody's trying to push you into something you don't want to do financially, slow the hell down. Walk your own path. And the Hermit is wise because he looks, studies, and sees and looks to the future. Notice he's looking ahead, all right, in this card. This is probably one of the reasons you were guided to this deck. Look to your future and make sure that's where you want to go. We have Judgment. Yes. This could be something grave and new and awesome, all right? But one of the things about this Judgment card I want you to see is nobody looks very happy, okay? For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. And normally the Judgment is about coming out, overcoming, and meeting your higher self. Make sure when you're making this decision, you're not making it from the lower plane or the lower conscious. You're making it from your higher conscious. That is important. And this is something financial. We have the King of Cups. You know what? Is there somebody advising you? I'm getting like a father figure, or this could be one of your spirit guides that is trying to tell you, don't let your... It's very hard. But a lot of times you're told, don't let your heart influence your financial decisions. Stay logical, okay? But at this point, what I want you to do is to remember to listen to this guidance. Because we sometimes, when a guy used to work with Jay Mata from Gnostic TV, he and his wife April, sometimes what makes financial sense doesn't make good heart sense. I don't always follow that you got to do this, you got to do this. My wife and I sold our house, moved up here to be in an apartment, all right? Because it was time for a change. Nobody does that at 60, all right? We were in a beautiful community. Nothing was wrong. Anybody that knew our house, knew where we lived, will tell you nothing was wrong. But everything that makes good common sense doesn't always make good heart sense. This guy is here to tell you to weigh out the two. I hope that makes sense. Thank you very much. All right, now we're going to look at your spirit animal, all right, and see what we need. Wow, I'm really feeling that one got me in the head a little bit. Got my head going. All right, here we are. All right, so nature girl, spirit animal. Let's find out what's going on. All right. Here we go. Nature girl. The Kiwi. Love this little guy. Do a walking meditation. We got the Hermit, remember? Each day for the next week. What this is telling you is be the Hermit. Follow along, look down, give it some thought. The card actually says do a walking meditation each day for the next week. And eventually things will happen and you will get the right message. Embrace the Kiwi, okay? Because don't rush to a decision. All right? Makes total sense. Wow. Bangarang. Okay, Nature Girl. Glad you were here. Thank you. Hey, everybody, reach out. Especially if you ask for a reading or whatnot, do me a favor. Reach out, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, ring the bell because we got more stuff coming out. There's other videos coming out this week. I know on Podbean, I've got a podcast where all these shows get loaded to a podcast. So if you want to re-listen, you can go there. Or just bring them up on YouTube in your car or whatever and just replay them here, okay? But do me a favor, share it. Share the video with at least one person. Just one person, okay? You can do that, and it would be appreciated. All right, bangarang. Okay, so I don't know if I'm missing anything or whatnot. Things are getting tired. I know a lot of talking been going on. We've said prayers for Florida, and I see, Karina in and Jasmine are in. Wow, big things. So glad y'all are here. Bangarang, all right? Remember, it's very important. Thank y'all so much for coming in and being a part, okay? Let me know what's happening in your life and what's going on. Do me a favor, drop a comment. Let it know what's happening. And I'm not in a relationship, okay? Good. So that means it's more towards the other. Thank you. I appreciate it. You are so welcome. All right. So, everybody, here we go. Remember, take what you want. Leave what you don't, but leave having experienced a little peace, love, and light. Bangarang.